you know. And then, of course, the Beatles came along, and Larry, you can take it from there.
Well, the Beatles were my thing. It completely changed my life. It changed the course of my school. It changed everything. It's I don't know why. The social upheaval. The music was so spot on for us, for guys like us. We just wanted to be the Beatles.
I think, though, they had something in common with Elvis, because Elvis, I mean, he actually got that big and got right. And Lennon saw that and he said, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And of course, they both have something in common in that they were both musical phenomenon, cultural phenomenon, and a social phenomenon. They changed things, both of those artists, as did Sinatra. So it's like, it's a very small club. It's not as big a club as you might think. But it's amazing how they, if you like, influence so many people, like all you guys as well, and continue to do so.
Well, you know, and the Beatles convinced us that we could write our own material. You know, prior to that, it was like Paul Anka and, you know, Teen Idols, they were great, but, well, Paul Anka actually did write some of his own material, but Frankie Avalon didn't, you know.
No, it's the Brill Building for a lot of people,
yeah,
wasn't
a lot
it?
of Brill Building, some great stuff.
Yeah.
Beatles come along and says, we can do it ourselves. And we go, okay, you know, and our very first hit record was called You Wouldn't Listen in 1966. And it was, I'll tell you what, we were on the same label as the Zombies. Yeah. We were on Parrot, and everybody thought we were from Great Britain.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we had to fake the accents for
We tried to talk.
Yeah, the Chicago accents gave us away.
But I think, Jimmy, or one of you guys should tell the story exactly how you guys got that deal.
Got that what?
How you got the deal. How you got the deal.
Oh, well, that's the Larry story. That's the Larry story.
Okay.
It's a long story.
Make it good. Yeah.
And keep it legal.
No, literally, our manager at the time had a car breakdown. He stopped at a service station, and just as a coincidence, the local representative from London Records, which sells Parrot, was at the same service station, and they just started talking. So, well, I've got this band, you know, that oh, really? I'm in a record company. It was unbelievable. It was like a movie or something. And they came to see us, and he signed us. It was unbelievable. We were very self-motivated. We would record ourselves. We went into the studio. We put down money. We recorded. We had a first single. We sold it at the gigs. I mean, we were sort of ahead of our time with that kind of stuff.
You want to hear the very first song we pressed ourselves?
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah.
It's called Like It or Lump It.
Yeah. Great title.
Very influenced by the Kinks. And girl, I'm telling you, for the very first time, you better not have another girl on your mind. Much better. You've been causing me so much misery and sorrow. But will you still love me tomorrow? Let me tell you now, like it or lump it, like it or lump it, like it or lump it, that's how it's gonna be. Like it, lump it, like it, that's how it's gonna be.
Well, thankfully they liked it.
We still got it.
Yeah. Honest to God, we have not sung that, my God.
40 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
We don't go to our
You can
parts.
see why.
It's weird, you go to your parts automatically.
Yeah, it's muscle memory.
Okay, I got to ask this question because when I worked for my friend's band, we grew out of a school band, and I thought, you know, I'm going to play records rather than make them because there's less work involved. I've always been that way, which is probably why I've never had a proper job. What was it? What was the part of the motivation? Probably not all of the motivation. Was it the girls or the fame? Or both?
Girls.
Well, there you go.
You know, it was both, really. I mean, the cheerleaders started talking to us when we had the hit, but it was more than that. It was the music that's inside you that wanted to come out. I remember the first time I stood on stage, it was a talented teen search at the Cermak Plaza in Berwyn, and I was, Kansas City, here I come. You know, and I heard my voice over the PA in the parking lot, and then I heard the applause. I said, "Sign me up." And it was that dramatic.
Well, for the rest of us, it was the camaraderie. It was, we could sing and play together. We found we had a sound, we had a balance and a blend, and we all wanted to be the Beatles, of course, with the four-piece group. But it led to just the more we played together, the more we loved doing what we were doing.
That's true.
And we really haven't explained. This band started in 1964 with Larry, Mike, our drummer,
Mike the drummer,
Jim, and myself. And we started practicing in Larry's basement. We like to say we weren't good enough to be a garage band. We had a basement. We graduated the garage and then started playing sock hops, underage at bars, wherever we could get gigs. And that was 64 through 1973. So became real road warriors along the way. But started in high school. Jim was talking about cheerleaders. That was where we got our start. And after 1966, we had a hit, You Wouldn't Listen. We'll do that at the show.
With the choreography.
With the choreography.
Yeah, have to do that.
And we did a little bit of LA Goodbye and Vehicle, naturally. And then it was the most amicable divorce ever in 1973.
But you should have the horns.
Oh, we added the horns.
68.
68.
Yeah, we were very influenced by Sam and Dave and all the Stax stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet soul music.
Sweet soul. We used to do all this stuff. James Brown, and we went from a British invasion type of band to a very much BS&T, Chicago, Lighthouse. Yeah, and we rode that wave with all those bands, and it's really that became our biggest era. Actually, was the horn era.
The great thing about being in a band, though, is it's a gang thing, isn't it? And it's the only time where it's still acceptable to be in a gang when you're in a group.
I know, it's true.
Well, the four of us have stuck together all those years, but what happened after 1973 is Jim went on to, he did a lot of jingles and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of national commercials. Okay, just
All right,
pick
I'm
one.
going to do a medley. No, I'm just going to do one. Look out for the bull. Look out for the Schlitz malt liquor bull. Nobody makes malt liquor like Schlitz, nobody.
And,
Crush. How about that?
Well, Brian Wilson still will not forgive me for this one. I'm drinking up good vibrations, sun-kissed orange soda taste sensation. Ooh, good vibrations picking up. Yeah, he hates me for that. And Larry and I are writing with him. He goes, "Did you really do that sun-kissed commercial?" Yeah.
I bet he took the royalties.
oh yeah.
Oh man.
So now let's scroll forward a little bit. So Jim was doing commercials, but still doing live shows and that sort of thing, and formed a band called Survivor, who every single one of their hits, obviously Eye of the Tiger, Search Is Over, High on You, Is This Love?
I can't hold back.
Just a few.
Burning Heart, Rocky Ford.
Yeah. So, in fact, why don't you tell the story about Eye of the Tiger and how you got the phone call?
Really?
Go for it.
I'm going to save that one.
Okay, he's going to save that. Okay. He's going to save that story for the show.
Okay.
This is a bait for all you guys to come to the show.
Yeah, Thursday 6:30 in Sky Lounge, and then Saturday
You
12:30.
tease. You tease.
Yeah, and then
Save it
Go
for
ahead.
the end.
Yeah, save the best till last. Okay, well, can we get these people to ask you questions?
Yeah.